Welcome back to another episode of Between the Lines. Bones, we are back.
We are. Can't believe you doubted us. Pathetic.
Yeah, I apologize to you, Bones.
Thank you.
I don't apologize to you losers out there that went 0-4 with us in midweek.
Oh, you're going to pay our bookies. I hope you guys faded us and are now 0-7.
Yeah, but we
have to sell your car.
Went 3-0 on our weekend. We still have one bet left. That's
Our
Red Bull.
Bet of the weekend.
Yeah, -1. We felt
Do you consider
confident.
Monday the weekend?
No,
Okay.
certainly not.
But if you have a case of Mondays tomorrow, put some money on RB Leipzig and get us to, we're currently at 62.5%. That'll get, what do you think, roughly 67, 68%, which...
Yeah, so 10-6 right now, possibly 11-6 after the Red Bull match.
Right.
And as you guys can notice, we've got the new logo, the new layout. It's all looking up
Big
for
things. We got a big donor.
Yes, all looking up for Between the
I'm
Lines
not going
here.
to say his name, but it rhymes with Kadoff.
What? So some, going into this weekend, there wasn't a whole lot to get excited about.
But we were honest with the people.
Yeah, when you looked at the schedule, and Fox Soccer is their primetime matchup is Schalke versus Werder Bremen. You're not getting excited about that.
It was as bad as expected.
Yeah, some really bad soccer. Two bad teams, really struggling teams. But this Sunday's games actually provided some excitement, some decent action.
Yeah, Wolfsburg game wasn't terrible.
Yeah, so not bad at all. Bones, saying that, who is your team of the week?
Thought you would never ask. I'm going to go with Borussia Mönchengladbach. They won today 4-1, looked incredible, and they've been in real dicey since the restart. This gets them back in the Champions League discussion, bumps them in a tie with Leverkusen, with, like you previously so eloquently mentioned, Leipzig playing tomorrow. How about you, Stevie?
Yeah, we've been doing this podcast or YouTube channel now for 3 weeks, and you continue to butcher Borussia Mönchengladbach.
You just butchered butcher.
I think you're getting worse somehow.
It comes right off my tongue. Gladbach.
Yeah, so for me, team of the week, and this is going to be a little bit of a surprise pick here.
Surprise us.
Yeah, Paderborn.
Oh, that is surprising.
Paderborn got absolutely assaulted today by Borussia Dortmund, 6-1.
All in the second half.
Yeah, so how is that your team of the week, Wolfie?
Tell us.
I'm glad you asked. I will explain it right now. So Paderborn, like a lot of bottom feeder teams playing against quite frankly, a better, more talented team, could have easily sat back, put 11 men behind the ball in their own box, just trying to limit the other team's chances, maybe catch Borussia Dortmund on the break or
like Newcastle, a team like that you're referring to?
Yeah, absolutely. But they didn't. They came out, they played for 70 minutes. They were actually in the match, down 2-1 into the second half. So really actually made Dortmund work for it.
And it works sometimes. They scored a combined 5 goals at Dortmund and Bayern Munich this year and could have beaten both teams. So, on the road.
Yeah, in a game that could have easily been an absolute snooze fest, Paderborn made it interesting. So that's why Paderborn is my team of the week.
And you're not even going to mention the manager's appearance. I mean, he's got it all, Wolf.
He checks every German manager box off.
The hat.
Skinny jeans, tight polo. Hat, he's got it all working. The only thing that's a little different in him, he's a little pudgy. He's a little
you
overweight.
only see it in the EPL, and they look so miserable. It's not even fun. This guy's like gregarious, jolly.
Yeah, those red-faced fucks over in the EPL.
They have frostbite in May.
Yeah, just screaming.
Just die already,
Just screaming, dump it in. That's
boot it.
Yeah, just dump it in, boys. Fight, all that cliche.
Flat nose.
Yeah. Bunch of Ricky Hattons out there. So really good to see guy German League again providing action.
Right.
They do it every week. Even bad teams want to play. So hats off to Paderborn. So
I like that choice, Stevie. Way to think outside the box. I love when people say that.
Yeah.
It's so unique.
Okay. Bones, who is your player of the week?
Oh, the former Machini antler, Yuya Osako.
Of course.
So yesterday should have been a big day for Yuya, right? He checks in, his team's up 1-0 in a relegation fight. He's like, hooray for Yuya, it's my 30th birthday and I'm coming off the IR. Is that what they call it over there?
No.
So I think it was about the 51st minute, Weston McKennie it was the hardest that I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think you can all envision, some 13-year-old pimpled face kid wearing headgear, playing Madden, hitting the truck stick at the perfect time. That's what seems like Weston McKinney did. He just dipped his shoulder, absolutely flatlined.
And Yuya? Yeah, you're Yuya. You hope that's the end. But then he goes on to get a yellow card. And then in the 88th minute, he gets laid out again.
Yeah.
My guy from Bremen, you witnessed this call, is telling me he was seen walking around in nothing but a Santa hat last night. So let's hope Yuya got some care and we see him back on the pitch soon.
Another one of Bones' German contacts. Folks don't believe a word of that.
And you know I've been a big Kashimi Antler guy for day one. They broke my heart last night in the Japanese Champions League, losing to the Melbourne Tigers.
There's no doubt about that. You have certainly made your love of the Kashimi Antlers public.
The worst 30th birthday one could ask for. But who is your player of the week?
Yeah, I guess good thing for you. He doesn't have to remember this, or he won't remember any of it.
Yes.
My player of the week, and it pains me to say this, Jadon Sancho, Borussia Dortmund player, coming off of a poor midweek game versus Bayern Munich. Really looked lifeless in that match. This match kind of started out the same way for him in the first half. Not a whole lot of energy. Looked like he was just going through the motions again. And then the second half, he erupts for 3 goals. And I have to say it was nice to see him with a tribute to George Floyd after his first goal. Lifted his jersey to show the George Floyd tribute.
Thurman also did that in the Matchday.
Yeah, we saw it from a couple players around the Bundesliga, so it was great to see. But back to Jadon Sancho.
On a less serious note, he just ignores Hazard to get the hat trick. And I don't know about you, Stevie, but I absolutely love when players do that, going for the hat trick.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see a guy with that type of confidence.
Hazard was so pissed.
Giovanni Reina did the same thing to club legend Matt Hamels just shortly after that. Bearing in on goal on the 2-on-1. Matt Hummels waiting on the 6-yard box for an easy tap in. Giovanni Reina shakes him off, says, "No, Mats, I'm throwing high heat here." Unfortunately, did not convert the chance.
Yeah, and Reina didn't get to play a lot, but my God, he is just one of those guys. He's at a different level. He glides around the field, making people look like idiots. It looks like he will start next year with all the transfers that are going to happen at Dortmund, and just such a bright future.
You would think so. He's already breaking into the lineup now. You think he's only going to improve this offseason.
17 years old.
17 years old. Yeah, his body's still going to continue to mature, although he certainly looks more mature than a Julian Brandt.
Certainly.
But that's not saying too much.
No.
Giovanni Reina, Jadon Sancho, my player of the week, a bounce back performance for him, 3 goals, tribute to George Floyd. That was a great showing from him. So that brings us into this coming week's action. Again, we've already talked about it a little bit. We've got Red Bull coming up. They need to keep pace. They're still in the hunt for second place. Champions League spots still up for grabs. They are only what, 5 points behind Borussia Dortmund right now, Bones? But do you want to give me a quick math check? Let me know what happens if they win.
They get 3 tomorrow to put our betting to 11-6, 67, 68%, like I said earlier. And then they will only be 2 points back in Dortmund. They will go a point ahead of Leverkusen and Magliabach and into 3rd. So the race between 2 and 5. I mean, what else could you ask for, Stevie?
You have a beautiful mind, Bones.
Thank you.
So great match coming up with Red Bull. Then this weekend, just an absolute buffet of action, folks.
Leverkusen against Bayern, followed by a Hertha Berlin team, which since getting rid of Klinsmann has exploded onto the scene, playing Dortmund. Hose me down, Steven.
Yeah, I would love to chain you up, Bones, hose you down out back like a wild animal. So some great action. We will be posting our bets again. Keep fading us, losers. That seems to be the magic formula.
Come to daddy and get your allowance, you clowns.
Yep, ring the dinner bell, Bones. Everybody, get your bets in. Check the website for our bets. We'll probably post them to our Facebook page as well, so you can like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter. I'm Wolfey at BTL Soccer.
Bones at BTL Soccer. The picks are also on there. A lot going on, Steve. Not excited.
A lot of things happening. So we will see you this Thursday for another great episode. We'll preview all the action for the weekend, give you our picks, all of that great stuff, and we'll see you Thursday. Thanks.